Have you ever sat next to someone you care about and felt like you were sitting next to a locked room? He laughs at the right moments. He shows up when it matters. He listens when you talk. But when his feelings are invited into the room, something shifts. His shoulders tighten. His eyes drift away. His voice becomes shorter, flatter, distant. And suddenly you feel like you crossed an invisible line you didn't even see. You replay the moment later, wondering, why did that simple question make him shut down? Why does closeness seem to scare him? Why does he seem strong but unreachable? Some men don't look broken. They function. They work. They joke. They care. But inside, they learned long ago that emotions are something you survive, not something you share. Today, we're exploring 8 signs a man is emotionally broken, but hides it well. Not to diagnose, not to blame, just to understand what pain looks like when it wears armor. 1. He says I'm fine, even when his body says otherwise. You know the moment. His jaw is tight. His breathing is shallow. His hands are restless. But when you ask what's wrong, nothing. I'm just tired. It's fine. Not defensive, not angry, just closed. Many emotionally wounded men learned something very early. Feelings don't get comfort. Feelings get ignored, mocked, or punished. So the brain adapts. It disconnects language from emotion. He feels things strongly, but cannot translate them into words. It's like having music playing loudly in a room, but no door to enter it. And over time, people around him stop asking, because I'm fine becomes the final answer, every time. 2. He is warm until things get personal. He can talk for hours about work, sports, ideas, plans, but the moment conversation turns toward childhood, fears, insecurities, emotional needs, he redirects smoothly, makes a joke, changes the topic. Suddenly remembers something urgent. This isn't rudeness, it's emotional steering. Closeness once meant exposure. Exposure once meant hurt. So now his mind treats emotional depth like touching a hot stove, pull away instantly. Relationships often feel confusing here. You feel connection building, then disappearing. Like walking towards someone who slowly steps backward without realizing it. He carries pain like it's his job. Let's make this concrete. He loses something important, faces pressure, feels overwhelmed. Does he call someone? Ask for support? Say he's struggling? No, he becomes quieter, busier, harder to reach. Visual, stick figure scene. A stick figure smiling and waving at a group, while secretly dragging a huge cracked boulder chained to his ankle behind him. That's what emotional self-containment looks like. Some boys grow up learning, handle it yourself, don't be weak, no one is coming. So adulthood becomes a solo endurance test. Even love feels unfamiliar, because being supported feels unnatural. And the tragedy is this: people may want to help him deeply, but he never gives them anything to hold. 4. Small things hurt more than he lets on. Maybe someone criticizes him casually. Maybe plans fall through. Maybe he feels unappreciated. Externally, he shrugs it off. Internally, the feeling stays for days, replays, echoes, expands. Here's the image to hold on to. Visual, pressure container metaphor, a sealed metal container, heat building inside. No release valve. When emotions are suppressed for years, sensitivity doesn't disappear. It intensifies silently. So reactions seem mismatched from the outside. But inside, pressure has been building for decades. Quick pause, real talk. If you're recognizing someone right now, or maybe recognizing yourself, drop it in the comments. Not for the algorithm, for connection. It helps people realize they're not the only ones seeing this pattern. Alright, let's keep going. 5. He is never truly still. Notice what happens when nothing is happening. No phone, no TV, no work, no conversation, just quiet. Many emotionally wounded men cannot sit in silence comfortably because silence is where unprocessed memories float up. Old shame, old fear, old loneliness. So life becomes constant motion. Work longer, scroll more, stay busy, stay distracted. Mini story moment. A man finishes a 12-hour workday. He gets home exhausted. He says he wants to relax, but he turns on the TV, then scrolls his phone, then opens his laptop again. Not because he wants stimulation, because stillness feels heavier than exhaustion. 6. Trust feels temporary, even when love is consistent. You reassure him, you show up, you stay steady, yet part of him still waits for something to go wrong, not consciously, nervously. If love disappeared before, if safety changed without warning, the brain learns instability as the baseline. So even in calm waters, he scans for storms. He doesn't expect betrayal logically. His nervous system expects it physically. And that tension can make love feel fragile, even when it's stable. 7. He minimizes his own pain automatically. You say, "That must have been really hard." He responds instantly, "It wasn't that bad. Others have it worse. I'm used to it." Pain gets compared, downgraded, dismissed. Because at some point, his feelings were treated as inconvenient, dramatic, or irrelevant. So now he does the dismissing himself, before anyone else can. But pain that is minimized is still pain that is stored. And storage has no expiration date. He feels a strange emptiness he can't name. Not sadness, not anger, not stress, just emotional flatness. Moments that should feel meaningful feel muted. Achievements feel brief. Connection feels partial. This is emotional numbness, the nervous system's emergency dimmer switch. It lowers pain by lowering everything, joy included, where this quietly touches real life. Maybe you've loved someone like this. Maybe conversations felt one-sided emotionally. Maybe closeness felt just out of reach. Maybe you kept wondering what invisible wall you kept bumping into. Or maybe this description feels uncomfortably familiar, not because you're broken, but because at some point your emotions learned survival before safety, and survival strategies are hard to unlearn. Small steps toward healing, nothing overwhelm. Healing doesn't start with huge emotional breakthroughs. It starts tiny. For the man carrying hidden pain, try one micro vulnerability per day. Instead of "I'm fine," say, "I'm tired today. I feel stressed. That bothered me more than I expected." Just one honest sentence. That's all. For the partner who loves him, practice holding space without fixing. No advice, no solutions, just presence. Sometimes the most healing sentence is, "I hear you. I'm here." Safety grows in moments like that. A quiet truth to leave with. Emotional armor is not built randomly. It is built carefully, slowly, for protection. But protection that never comes off eventually becomes isolation. The good news? The nervous system can relearn safety. The heart can relearn expression. Connection can become less frightening over time. Healing is not dramatic. It's gradual softening. Small honesty, repeated safety. And if this message reached something deep inside you, you are not alone in that experience. Not even close. Some of the strongest people you know are simply those who learn to carry invisible weight without making a sound. And sometimes, the bravest thing a person can do is finally set one small piece of that weight down. If this helped you understand someone or yourself a little more clearly, you're always welcome here. Because understanding the mind is powerful, but understanding hidden pain with compassion, that's where real healing begins. Human Mindset Hub. See you in the next video.